Welcome to the fourth episode of SACarNews. I would first like to say thank you very much for subscribing. All six of you, you guys are great, and most of you are my friends, but that doesn't matter. And then second of all, thank you for the 46 views. It's a work in progress, so we're getting there slowly and surely. So I'd like to dive at least, what the thing is, in this episode, it won't be as exciting as the last, but we are thankful for the Italians because they never disappoint with their hooligan tendencies, especially when you're speaking about Lamborghini. Now, behold, the Lamborghini Terzo Millennio concept. And wow. First of all, it looks insane. It looks amazing. And, well, actually, no, not amazing. It looks insane. Lamborghini never disappoint when it comes to design. Every single one of their cars, apart from the more recent Huracan, but every single one of their cars has sort of outlandish, out of this world design, and it shows throughout. But with this one in particular, I want to first focus on what the translation of Terzo Millennio means. So the direct translation, and I'm not making this up, it means Tesla is too boring and doesn't heal itself when crashed concept. So that's what it means. Terzo Millennio is Tesla is too boring and doesn't heal itself concept when crashed. Oh, my bad. But yeah, why does the translation mean that? Because one, it's all electric and it has super capacitors as opposed to just capacitors. It's a difference, don't ask me. Body panels that possibly store energy. So pretty much when you open your door, you are opening your battery. And it's a result of Lamborghini teaming up with MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Now, hopefully there will be at least one working prototype, because it'll be amazing to actually see the specifications on this, because they are addressing the future of the hypercar, which is obviously pushing towards electrification. But to have a Lamborghini that's actually missing a V12, you could sort of say it's a bit mild when you actually compare it to the potential of its crazy, shouty, outlandish Aventador, Murcielago, the Diablo, and pretty much and the Miura, all of those cars. Countach as well. But what's special about this car in particular is because of its self-healing abilities. Yes, you heard yourself. Kind of like the LG G, one of the LGs, I think one of the curves or whatever it was called, could actually heal its back if you had minor scratches on it. This car has a similar sort of design to it. So the car can, first of all, find cracks and irregularities in the body and perform a self-healing process, believe it or not, using micro channels filled with healing chemistries. Ooh, sounds like they're advertising for some sort of cream. Healing chemistries. I feel my face being healed. Anyway, let's just focus on this. That Lamborghini always delivers on ludicrous concepts and cars, and not only a ludicrous mode. Yeah, subliminal messaging there. Anyway, on to much milder news. We'd like to also still focus on the VW group. Audi has released their S4 sedan in South Africa. It's going to be powered by a 3-liter V6. Obviously, we would quattro all-wheel drive. It won't be as powerful as the RS5 though, the V6 that's going to be in the RS4. It's only going to be producing 260 kilowatts and 500 newton meters of torque. This will send the car to 100 in 4.7 seconds. It'll have an 8-speed transmission, and as Audi tradition states, an exceptionally long list of options on top of the 800,000 Rand starting price. Well, in my opinion, it's a good, bigger alternative to the RS3 sedan if you are not a child. Moving on to the Japanese. The Japanese obviously are very, the thing is, Nissan and Toyota have the tendency of, even when they release an update, they don't generally release, it's not completely new. Now, the new Toyota Prado, in my view, looks like a drastic facelift, and it's a good facelift. I like the design, and it is longer by 6 centimeters, but the engines are rather dated, if you ask me, especially the diesel. The diesel is Toyota's old 3-liter D4D 4-cylinder diesel engine. Now, it's found on the old Fortuner and obviously the old Land Cruiser Prado. But my question is, why would you do that, especially when you bragged about your new 2.8 GD4 diesel engine that is used in the current top of the range Fortuner. So it's kind of baffling why they stick to that engine, especially considering the fact that the D4D engines were stolen, so they can be put into taxi motors as well. Believe it or not, that is a true story. No, that is a true story. I promise you, no, that is more legit than the Lamborghini translation for the Terzo Millennio. Okay, it's gonna have a 5-speed auto, and it's gonna have at the top of the range, it's gonna have a 4-liter V6 petrol with a 6-speed automatic, and it's gonna have various driving modes exclusive to the V6 petrol. Verdict is, it's a tried and tested product for the tried and tested Land Cruiser name badge. We all know that even the Land Cruiser 70 series and the 200 series are using familiar sort of V8s and V6s that always work despite not having the latest technology. Ending off, we are going to end with this. For those of you who really like tried and tested tough vehicles, we'll end off with this. The Jeep Wrangler was announced beginning of this month. Now, we all know that this car hasn't changed in terms of design over the last couple of years, and it probably won't ever change, kind of like the Mercedes-Benz G-Class and the Land Rover Defender, not Discovery, Defender. Now, the new one, Jeep has released new pictures of the interior. Now, if you ask me, I really like it. It has a color matching dashboard, so if you have a red car as shown in the image, it'll have a red dashboard, probably be an optional extra when it's released, and it's very hip and visually pleasing when compared to, well, its exterior, which hasn't changed much apart from a few LEDs and, well, softer looking bumpers and maybe new positions for the indicators. Well, yeah, you know, once again, these cars, the Defender, the Wrangler, the G-Class, they're all tried and tested, including the Land Cruiser as well. They won't necessarily change much in aesthetics, but that's exactly the market. People won't necessarily buy new Jeep Wrangler because it, well, looks pretty. They like the previous, they don't like the way it looks, they just like the new added features which this interior will boast. So yeah. And then, guys, once again, check out my Facebook page, click like, click subscribe on this video, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will put the handles down as you can see now, and I really appreciate all your support. And yeah, see you guys next week.